Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be reacting to a video. I actually watched this video in school, which is kind of weird, but during the entire video I was just like laughing because this video is so funny. I'm like, I have to react to this video. So a couple of my friends are like, they've been asking me for a couple days, when are you going to react to the video? When are you going to react to the video? And I'm like, I'll do it soon. Guys, today is the day! We are finally reacting to Mix Up Fairy Tales, The Three Little Pigs, Humpty Dumpty, and lots more. Okay, let's go. Okay. We see a bird flying. Wow, that is loud. Why is this so loud? Okay. And like we're stuck with what we've got. Humpty Dumpty's up first. Here we go.
Humpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
Oh, that's not good.
All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put Humpty together again. The end.
That was a very short story. I've got to say, I'm not surprised.
But that makes for a very short, boring, nonsensical story.
Exactly.
Let's try that again, shall we? Ahem. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall and narrowly avoided having a great fall. Because all the king's horses and all the king's men said, "Don't sit on that wall, it's windy, my friend." Humpty Dumpty considered their words and realized sitting atop walls is absurd. He carefully climbed down till his feet touched the ground, and king of safety, Humpty Dumpty was crowned. Humpty Dumpty worked at a pace that was brisk. He made signs, he made rules, helping all avoid risk. Don't sit there, don't stand there, be careful up high. He ordered, he pestered, and he wasn't shy. Eventually the people had all had enough. His signs and his rules prevented fun stuff. Whether something to do or someplace to go, Humpty Dumpty placed warnings, and they all said no.
But I want to jump over this candlestick. I promise I'm nimble. I swear that I'm quick.
But my family needs water. I must fill this pail. My sister Jill and I surely won't fail.
You have to at least give them water. Like, you can't just not give them water.
All the king's horses and all the king's men grew tired of the rules and wanted an end. So while
They're gonna kill him.
they went around the kingdom and changed a few signs. At dawn, Humpty Dumpty awoke with a smirk. He walked around the town to see all his work. When walking about proved tiring and hot, he needed to sit and soon found a safe spot. So Humpty sat on
that's
the very
definitely
same wall.
fake.
And when the wind blew, he had a great fall.
Oh, that's not good.
All the king's horses and all the king's men would never have to listen to Humpty again.
Oh, that is kind
When
of
Humpty landed
concerning.
hard on the ground, he didn't break. Instead, he bounced up and down. Bouncing? Not broken? What was the matter?
He's obviously hard-boiled. Like, after all these safety precautions, who is dumb enough not to become hard-boiled? You know, just sit in a giant pot of boiling hot water. And then there you go. You're hard-boiled.
He's an egg after all. He should splatter and shatter.
Yeah.
The king's horses and men
But
were
he's
all
hard-boiled.
quite confused, while Humpty kept on bouncing, looking quite amused. Their plan to get rid of Humpty Dumpty had been foiled because, children, to be safe, he'd had himself hard-boiled.
I called it.
Always hard-boil your eggs, children. Always.
What if you're frying it? If you're frying it, then you don't want to hard-boiled it. Oh, wow, she does not look happy. Okay.
The Princess and the Pea is an interesting story.
Yeah, it is.
The overly picky prince determined to find a true princess, and the pea in the bed... never mind.
What the
We...
Oh, mother. I fear I shall never find a true princess that is truly true.
You shouldn't.
And now it is beginning to rain. Woe is me.
Don't despair.
Whoa, did he just predict the weather?
You deserve a princess. As true as can be. And while the picky prince was at his whiniest, and the storm had reached its stormiest, there came a knock at the castle's front door. The prince opened the door to find the soggiest, muddiest, least princessiest looking
Sack of potatoes I left in the basement for 4 years? Is that you?
Hello.
Yes?
I got separated from my traveling companions during this terrible storm.
Oh, well, that
May
sucks.
I please come in out of the rain?
I'm sorry, but we're only allowing entrance to true princesses. Good day.
But I am a true princess.
give up. She knocked even louder this time.
Yes?
I am a true princess. Please let me come in out of the rain.
The prince was confused. Could this soggy, muddy, now grumpy young woman truly be a true princess?
Of course you can come in, my dear.
Oh, thank you.
Of course you can come in, Muddy. My dear. Aren't you sure you meant Muddy? Like, I would choose Muddy too.
So tired, drenched, and hungry. I've barely slept at all on this trip. What I really need is shelter for the night.
But Mother, she's...
Of course. Why don't you get something to eat and warm up by the fire as we...
Do you guys see this person in the back? That does definitely not match this description over here.
Nice room for you to sleep in tonight.
Thank you so much.
But Mother, why would you...
Don't worry, darling.
But mother.
To test if she's a true princess or not.
So while the soggy princess dried out, the queen directed her servants to prepare a bed with 20 mattresses.
More?
More.
Then
Can we just talk about the fact that this lady's nose is 2 nails shoved into her nose? Like, is this supposed to be like some sort of like nose ring? Or like, does her nose have 2 nails in it? Or is it just Frankenstein? To be answered!
comforters.
More?
Then the queen took a single tiny green pea.
A single tiny green pea. Guys, the pea's up for date.
Placed it under the massive pile of comforters and mattresses.
More?
No. A true princess is sensitive. So if she feels that tiny pea,
There are
under all
those
of that,
nose rings.
then we will know she is a true princess.
Why don't we just call the kingdom she says she's from and ask them if she's a princess?
This is the only way.
The next morning at breakfast,
This is not!
awaited the arrival of the princess. Finally, she dragged herself down the stairs with
Why does she look like she is a sack of potatoes that were left in the back of a country market for 10 years?
Next morning at breakfast, the prince and the queen anxiously awaited the arrival of the princess. Finally, she dragged herself down the stairs with what the prince thought were very promising bags under her red swollen eyes.
Good morning, my dear.
How did you sleep last night?
Lee, I didn't sleep well at all. Thank you for the room, but there was some sort of rock or lump in those mattresses, and no matter how I
She's a true princess!
comfortable, I never actually fell asleep.
Hooray!
You passed the test.
Can't test her
was
like
all a
that.
test. Only a true princess would be sensitive enough to know the pea was there. You passed! And now we know you are a true princess.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I showed up on your doorstep drenched, filthy, and exhausted, and you decided to test me?
Yes, it was all a test. But you passed, so hooray!
And now you two can get married.
Yes!
Married!
Ah!
No, we're not getting married.
You guys just met 2 days ago! It wasn't even 2 days ago! It was yesterday night! What is this marriage thing? What?
What is wrong with you people? That's the meanest thing anyone has ever done to me.
Yeah.
Why would I want to marry someone who treats women that way?
Because I'm a prince.
And all princess.
Last night. Oh, right, I remember. Good day.
But wait! You're the only true princess in the land!
Yeah, but you're not the only prince.
Oh,
Find
rejected.
someone nicer.
And she did find someone nicer. A kind prince who respected her and didn't try to put her through silly, stupid tests. They lived happily ever after and never ate peas.
Are you sure that's not a hippie? It looks like a hippie to me. I'm just saying. I mean, like, if you're fine with being with the hippie, then I guess you're fine with being with the hippie. But this is a bit beyond the hippie here.
So, the moral of the story? Always be nice to people, and don't hide your vegetables under the bed.
Duh.
The end.
Wow, this is like 20 minutes long.
We've all heard of Peter Piper and the pack of pickled peppers that he picked, but we never found out what happened to those peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked. That's not acceptable.
Guys, we're not going to end up watching this entire video because this is way too long. This video is almost 21 minutes. It's almost a lot to drink in America. But let's continue.
We must know what happened. We've all heard of Peter Piper and the pack of pickled peppers that he picked, but we never found out what happened to those peck of pickled peppers that Peter Piper picked. That's not acceptable. We must know what happened.
Yeah, not acceptable, guys.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Imagine he voiceovering this.
Proceeded to ponder the possibilities.
Peter Piper packed the peck of pickled peppers per proper packing practices.
Or, perchance, the peppers proved putrid, and Peter decided the peck of pickled peppers were too pitiful for packing.
But probably, prior to packing, Peter Piper pinched the peck of pickled peppers by putting them in his pockets.
Bro, what is this purple hair thing? Pirate Jessica? Is that you?
I'm pleased to proclaim that the Pepper Police pledged to place this pepper perpetrator in prison, providing the Pepper Police procure proper proof proving Peter Piper positively pinched the peck of pickled peppers.
That's all I hear.
Procedures will be proposed, pronounced, and performed publicly and proudly.
Presently, the
We're in court now, guys.
proposes Peter Piper purposely stole the peck of pickled peppers for purposes of picking out.
Peter Piper pleaded and protested his process was pure. But Peter's protests were put down and passed over by the prosecution.
Peter
Peter
Pals.
would be punished in prison. Poor Peter. But then,
Poor Peter.
pickled peppers permeated the proceedings. People were perplexed and pondered.
What person has presently partaken of pickled peppers?
The prosecution was puzzled.
How
Was
could puffs of
puzzled.
peppery perfume persist when peppers haven't been present in these proceedings?
Dude, what is this hair?
Percival the Pirate, properly pegged as Pirate Purplebeard, and pronounced.
I proclaim pepper piracy from that peppery perfumed person.
That's literally the only thing I ever hear in this. Well, guys, I actually made this video for Marie because she told me to.
Of the peck of pickled peppers. It was Pirate Purplebeard who stole the pickled peppers that I picked.
Pepperbeard.
Pirate, provoked to passion, plunged past people, pursued by pepper police, and popped poor people with peppers in his path.
Oh.
Peter too
Oh.
rushed forward, picked up a pike, and poked it at Percival Parton. Pirate
Oh, well,
Pepperbeard
that's-
from the prize.
I'm suing you for assault.
Pepper police imprisoned Percival promptly. Peter's purity in proper pepper picking and packing is proved.
Yes, we promptly proclaim Peter Piper to be pure in pepper-picking purpose.
And Pirate Purplebeard, professional pepper thief, has publicly been proved to have procured the peppers
Writing the script. Pete.
Thievery was proved pure poppycock. And Peter Piper was presently promoted to premier picker of pickled peppers in Pepperopolis.
Yep.
So, children, the moral: pass up the pitfalls of being a pirate and pick up your peppers properly. Period.
Sure. Sure, kids, this is the moral. Well, guys, this is it for today. So don't forget to subscribe, hit the notifications bell, and smash that like button. And if you guys like to go check out that video and see the full video for yourself, the link is in the description. And if you guys also want to see Peyton Trisdale's channel, the link is also in the description. Bye.